All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra!
So that when you graduate, you have jobs to go to. So when you go to sleep at night, you won't be worried about what to eat when you get up in the morning. We are fighting so you will not live in areas where there are bad roads the way we are doing today. So that all the pains and suffering that your parents went through, you will not go through them. That is why we are fighting for Biafra. A land of equity, fairness and justice, not just for written words, in a beautiful, flowery constitution, but something very practical. Something you can tangibly feel. That is what we are talking about. Fairness and equity. You cannot have that in Nigeria. You cannot have that anywhere else. Only in this very sacred, blessed land called Biafra. I welcome all of you. Thank you very much. IPOB! 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 One family! Some of you who are here today are indeed very lucky. Normally, I come out with my father and my mother, but today I brought my wife with me as well. Yes, you are very, very lucky. Let me ask my wife to at least greet all of you. It's not very difficult, you've been watching us. We are IP, just follow to our number 4.
IPOB, IPOB, one family, IPOB. There we go.
IPOB! One family!
IPOB.
One family.
IPOB.
One family.
One family.
IPOB.
Please sit down wherever you are. Please sit down. Try to sit down so that everybody can have a very clear view of us. I welcome all of you once again from very far and wide. I know Ibocha is here, part of Ibocha is here.
White House is here.
White House is here.
Yes.
And we thank our children as well for coming and giving us what was our still here? Wonderful. They brought these children. Thank you very much. They gave us a very beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Please, a round of applause for these children once again. They did very well. I have something to tell you today, very, very brief. Our enemies are getting bolder and stronger. No longer enemies from outside Biafra land, but enemies who are within. We always win every battle because we're IPOB. I don't want you to insult them. I don't want you to be rude to them. Because some of them are as old as my father, who is here. I was born and I grew up in the village. So I was raised to respect my elders, but not the stupid ones. Yes, so that you understand to employ restraint, and if you are not on social media, try and go back to social media immediately, because they are fabricating lies against us. Tomorrow they are planning to use some bishops who are worshipping idol worshippers. Tomorrow they will congregate against the children of light, against us. They should go and ask anybody who rises up against IPOB, because you will always fail. It doesn't matter who you are. Some of these people that call themselves men of God, but in actual fact are men of Satan. They want to congregate tomorrow somewhere in Enugu to issue a press statement that I said I am greater than Jesus. Yes. That's what I want to say tomorrow. In order to poison your minds, because they know that the only way to get most Biafrans is by appealing to your primordial, basic, devilish intent, which is jealousy. ana masu bai ban 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 yi a san mu da ta tela ko yake
go back to that area.
They have gone into the decisive and final phase of this battle. Today, you know the reason why I took Abia my brother from Nnamdi State separate from brother. Yes. Do you know the reason why? It's for 18th of November 2017. Believe you me. All the enemies of Biafra are not coming out. I cannot for the life of me believe that some people from this part of the world that call themselves elders can listen to our Fulani people to condemn Biafra. But Hausa never condemned that one. Our Fulani people never condemned the one. But these men rose up to condemn Biafra. They resisted before Britain did. And please, I don't want you to be rude to them. Don't be. Because I believe in swallowing my enemies alive when they're still breathing. They got on the million and the way he gave them. I told you about the was Rito National Hotel.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do now.
Yes, sir.
Did I not tell you? On the 30th of May, people to get them and remove them from the sea. Evil spirits told him to rise up and speak against our sit-at-home order on the 30th of May. I'm sure you know that. And that day he was disgraced. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And he has gone into exile now. Have you heard from him ever since?
No.
Somebody should go and tell our elders before it's too late for them. If they want to remain relevant here, if they want to remain relevant in this very land, this land of Biafra, they must come back from that place they are going to. We do not want one Nigeria. Understand? I'm saying this publicly because I know that 2 days ago, some of them were frantically calling their Hausa Fulani friends, saying, "Is there any way you can please take him back to prison?" And the Hausa man said to him, "It's the one that will take him to the discussing this problem now." I can't believe that some Igbo men, will go and be connecting with Hausa Fulani men to arrest me. And why are you sad? Why are you sad? What's wrong with going to prison? It's not what we are. You don't know that? It is to tell you that all these years of bad roads, no jobs, bad health care, people dying prematurely, pregnant women dying. Our own sister in IPO died because of childbirth. Because the hospital did not have the equipment to protect that her pelvis cannot carry the baby out. And she died. No hospitals. And they are stealing all this money they have houses abroad. The same person will come back and tell, "Oh, no, you support restructuring, support. And their children is not here ready. When their children want to, when their wives want to have children, they to have children. Our own are left to die here. And nobody says anything about it. These are the things that the zoo brought to us. Pain, misery, and death. Why are they afraid of a referendum? Because they know during referendum, they will need to stand up and justify why Nigeria should remain. They don't want to go into that debate. They come and they say to you, we support restructuring. What are you restructuring? Something that was built on a faulty foundation? You people must go back to history. You must. They once agitated for sovereign national conference. If you listen to Bola Ahmed Tinubu today, you know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu was the leading figure asking for sovereign national conference. Once they get into power, they forget. Because they are not principled. They have no honor. And definitely no integrity. They don't have it. They tell you one thing in the morning and do another thing in the evening. They pay newspaper editors. They pay newspaper editors and they go to TV stations. They pay them money to write rubbish. And some of us read it and we believe. Anybody asking you to Hausa, Fulani, youth, the same thing goes for Oduduwa. The best way for people to be together is to call everybody and say, let them do what I'm doing. You travel to every part, as I do in Biafra land. Talking to people and convincing them, come, these are the benefits you get from Biafra. I asked one yesterday, I was talking from the phone. I said, you say you're in Nigeria. You are named after a river. You and the river, who owns each other? Is it for river to give you name or for you to name a river? I don't know if you can. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Who is supposed to own each other?
What does Nigeria mean?
Can you tell me? It means nigger area.
Yes.
Is that the name you want to answer? No. Now I want to ask you this. When I asked them this question, they never ever answer me. What was your name before the white man came? So anybody telling you to restructure one Nigeria, let us believe in Nigeria. Ask the person. My father is older than Nigeria because Nigeria only started existing in 1960. For your information, before that was a British colony, not a country, not a nation. That is why they took away history from your schools. Because if you read history, nobody will want to become a one Nigerian. It's impossible. Forget the job to tell you. They use newspapers to convince you. They write rubbish and digest it. Ask the Britain that is asking you to remain in one Nigeria. Britain, why did you leave the EU? I don't know. I want to go back there. Very shortly. To go and preach this very gospel. I don't know why. Anytime somebody asks you to support one Nigeria, ask that person to tell Theresa May, the Prime Minister of Britain, to support one EU. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Scotland is in Britain. They want to be free. Wales is also agitating to be free. If one Britain is so beautiful, why are people agitating to leave? Because naturally, as a human being, when you are in your mother's womb for 9 months, you want to come out. You start your own agitation from the stomach. Is it a lie? Once it's 9 months and you begin to agitate, you begin to move. If the woman doesn't open her legs for you to come out, she will die. Is that correct? Yes, sir. I begged them and I said to them, I want you to bring out, they call themselves elite. Elders and elite. So because you have a friend called you and said, I'm maybe a junior minister. You got to remember when you come back and I'll elite. Elite from Abuja and from Lagos. I said to them, I want you to assemble the most intelligent men and women that you have. Get 10 of them and don't leave me. Only source of more. I made this promise to them. If they stay in the same room debating with me, after 20 minutes, I will go to Biafra. If they remain in that same room with me, after 20 minutes, they've won. Because by the time I open my statement, before I get to 10 minutes, they pack their bags and they will leave. I'm telling the truth. Because the zoo is indefensible. You cannot defend the fraud. Nobody can. We had a name before the white man came. And for those of you from Delta, I feel sorry for you. For those from Rivers, I feel sorry for you. Don't know why I feel sorry for you. Some people came together 3 days ago and said, is this a thing for them? First next group. They say, we Rivers indigenous. Rivers indigenous. The other one said, we are cross-riverians. The other one said, we are Deltans. I say, shame unto you. The other one said, shame unto you.
No, sir.
Because there are many rivers all over the place. The only thing that can take the river is man-made water. Man-made. Is that not correct? Is that not correct? Or maybe you are a fish, fat fish. Or you are a broker fish. You are from the river. Is that not correct? The sooner you change that name, the better. And I'll tell you how you change it. Because when we go into Biafra land, everybody will answer their father's name. Their father's name. Along the same ethnic lines that were existing before the white man came. We will have the Goja people. We will Goja, developing your Goja, building your Goja. You will have the BPO people, developing the BPO land. If you come there, you call them the BPO people, not Presbyterians. Or you not call them Apaitamites, or whatever they call them. Yes, you see, you know from this from Apaito. If you from Presbyterians, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
If you come to Ibocha, you will say, I am in Ibere land.
You were wrong.
You know, is that not correct?
Yes, you were wrong.
That's where we are. If you come here, you say, I'm in Igbo land. If you go to Shekiri, I'm in Shekiri land. No, they come and they take a bit of Igbo land, they take a bit of Ishoko, a bit of Shekiri, they mix it together. They say your name is now Delta. That has no meaning. Delta is where a river runs into the sea. Where the Ayuvi deposits are left behind by the river. Because the sea river separated. Do you know that? You don't know? You don't know that? Know that. No. Why do you think anywhere a river is about to join the sea, you see sand everywhere? After some time, trees will begin to grow there. The river doesn't, the ocean or the sea doesn't want the river to bring every nonsense and that inside it. By nature, you take it. It will be possible back. Is that not correct? It's flawed and not opposite. It is everywhere in the world. River Nile has delta. Mississippi has delta. Limpopo has delta. Zambezi has delta. Are you telling me that all those rivers that have delta, that people in Ahaba, which people at Mabana, you are now relatives of those in I don't know now. Ask some. So where did the name come from? Delta. What does it mean to you as a person? if you're walking on the road and somebody says to you, hey, please, this man or woman is from Anioma, because why Anioma to ever? Does that make any more sense to you? That's what Biafra is about you. Going back to who you are. A young man who come from Chester in a place, come here and say, you, from today your name is Nigeria. And you're jumping up and down like a stupid actor. It means you have no friend. It means you cannot think for yourself. It means you are hopeless. I'm asking the right man, when you came here, what did my ancestors tell you is our name? They said Biafra. You have it in the documents. That is why the Presbyterian Church that came to Efik land is known as the Presbytery of Biafra. I have information and I have the map. Everything is there. I am taking my time today to preach to you because they are calling to convince you. They are calling to lie to you. If they come face to face with the people, so they ran back and said, how do we destroy this thing that IPOB is doing? Let's try and to mystify them. You know what is purification? That respect and love people have for him. Let's try and destroy it. How are we going to do it? What is very close and dear to people's hearts is Christianity as a religion and Jesus Christ as a central figure. Let's try and say that he is bigger than Jesus. So Christians hate him. These are grown-up men. These are the elders you are following. That's what I do. Because they've lost the debate. They have nothing else to offer. They have nothing else to say than to resort to cheap blackmail and slander. Is he going to work? No. Is he going to work? No. It will only work if I worship Bible, because I don't. And I'm not powerful. And I'm not powerful. He's not going to want you, and I'm with it. It's idolatry. I don't worship idols. Exodus 20 is very clear. You will have no other God beside me. That's where I stand anytime, any day, anymore. And that is why Biafra is going to come. No other reason. Leave these people to be dancing about naked in the marketplace. They are shame will return to them.
Amen.
Are we going to have elections in Nnamdi?
No!
Do you want to have elections in Nnamdi? I think the message is very clear. For the whole world to understand how serious we are. Do you know that 2017 from 1967 is 50 years? Yes. Golden Jubilee for a reason. Golden Jubilee. Now think about it. How come Anambra governorship election fell into 2017 exactly 50 years after the vote is declared? Because stupid people out there knew that IP is coming. Because this family belongs to the Most High, not to man. They know IPOB is coming. And that IPOB will stop elections in 2017. At the beginning of this year, we said 2017 is critical. I'm not like any other person when I say something I believe. He says 2017 is special. It is the year of our referendum. Is that correct? Now you must bear with me. Consider those. They tell us they are children. I agree. We are their children, yes. You are asking for something. If you ask them, what do you want from the zoo? They say we want justice, equity, and fairness. Is that what they said?
Yes, sir.
Now, your children are agitating for justice, equity, and fairness the best way they know how. Because what they're saying is that we can get it only in Biafra. They are saying they can get it in the zoo. Is that not correct? Today, do you have equity?
No.
Do you have justice?
No.
Do you have fairness?
No.
Then ask those your elders, why did you then agree to support Nigeria when those things you're asking for, you still don't have it? I don't have to say it. You would have voted for us, for the zoo to give you justice, fairness, and equity before you now say, I support one Nigeria. That is how it is not going to be easy. Is that not correct? Yes. Imagine when you are traveling on an express road with many roadblocks in it, and you see one man Dangote lorry with cement traveling in front of you. Do you feel safe? Do you feel safe? No. Because if there's an accident, that driver will not be arrested. Do you know that? Yes. Do you know that? Yes. And for some of you who may be wondering, has he done this? Has he done that? Ask them, why was it that a court of law in New York ruled and said, DSS, you must release Brett Joshua? They have not released him. Are they not disobeying the law? Yes. Has anybody arrested the owner of DSS? No. Then you want to arrest me? Do you see how stupid Nigeria is? Do you see why I hate the passion? So who is going to arrest the owner for disobeying a court order? Who will arrest him? Because they are all our suffering. They are above the law. They do whatever they like. They are holding Sheikh El Zakzaki. The court said, release this man. In Abuja, court in Abuja said, release El Zakzaki. Do you know what they did? They took El Zakzaki to Kaduna to join him there. Do you see how evil these people are? God said, you must release Dasuki of day. Today, Dasuki is still in their custody. Do you know that? Yes, sir. So, out of all of us, who is disobeying the law? Our brother brought him a issue to tell you how evil the is. We filed papers based on the information they gave us. DSS used their hand to write and say, right, issue one is in Uyo detention facility of DSS. I have it on paper. Listen very carefully. We went to Uyo, we filed the papers. At the court, DSS sent their lawyer to say, right, Chimese is not with us. He's in Abuja. Listen carefully. We went back to Abuja and we filed a case in Abuja. We said, give us right Chimese Ishima. They wrote again and said, we are going to release him. He's in the law. We then went back to you and filed papers in the court, asking the zoo to release our brother. And the court gave judgment. They did not say one word. Till today, you are telling me that is the type of country you want to recommend for your children? And do you know the funniest thing? They call DSS a law enforcement body. Listen carefully, today's the English. Law enforcement, which means that any pronunciation by any competent court of law, it is their duty to enforce it. Is that not correct?
Yes, sir.
When the person who is supposed to be enforcing the law is the one breaking it, how do you want that type of country? Is it possible? No. That is why they are afraid, and that is why they think they can intimidate me. They have not given birth to people who can intimidate me. I'm moving to Bata. I am going to Abuja on the 11th. I'll be there before the... The work I'm doing is from the Most High.
So,
I have no fear of any bastard or idiot. I tell him on you, I tell all the enemies of Biafra, I don't care where you are or who you are. Even that one nation. Anybody from anywhere that want to form a coalition against Biafra, I welcome all of you to try, because you will not only fail, you will also die. They should stop hiding under their lies. They lost the people. What am I doing to do? I know I said, I said, what am I doing to do? You know what? I fight for Biafra. Biafra. Igbo is a language amongst other languages of Biafra. Igbo is not Biafra. Do you understand me? Yes. And Biafra is not Igbo. Yes. It is our article of faith. It's the religion. When I hear this, I'm advertising Biafra. I went to Nnamdi. I went to Abia. This was what I saw. This is what they hear. Ancient people, so nobody can teach me my history. We know that the prophet is very... Nobody will come and go and say, hey, he's dressing like the Jew. No, it's the Jews dressing like us.
yes, sir.
Some of you, if you are not pure at heart, you won't understand this message. I have nothing against the Jews and those who are in it. All I'm asking for is freedom. I have no guns. I have no bullets. When I asked them to give me some in America 2 years ago, they said no, and after a while, the Fulani men came and killed some of you. Is that not correct? Yes. There was somebody who came to my house and asked me, why did you go to Los Angeles World War Conference to tell them you want guns and you want bullets? And I said, if we had guns and bullets, do you think Fulani herdsmen will come to Ozowan to kill us? I didn't hear you.
No!
I think I lost my case there, isn't it? That's how we are. Before something happens, I see it 2 years in advance. 2 years in advance. 2 years. I see what other people cannot see. That is why everything I say comes to pass. Comes to pass. Do you know when I told you the council family would kill you?
Yes, sir.
August of 2009.
Yes.
Is that not correct?
Yes, sir.
And I kept repeating, they will kill you in the north. I say it all the time. It doesn't matter how long it takes, they will kill you. Do you know why? There was a group of people called Jews. They behave exactly like us. They are blessed, as well Biafrans are. They have everything. They were in Europe, they were doing very well. They owned all the banks, all the high institutions, they owned it. Everything was theirs. But they didn't stop them from killing them. Once in a while, they kill them. Once in a while, they kill them. But let me ask you a question. Since 1948, that the state of Israel was created, have you heard of Jews being slaughtered anywhere else? No. It's a simple question, for goodness sake. But for 2,000 years, they were being killed periodically. You know what I mean you now. I can assure you that as soon as Biafra comes, you will no longer hear of anybody behaving any preacher in the law. Debate me in public. Beg them to come out and to challenge me to a debate in the public, so that we can disclose them once and for all. We must go online if you're not online already. Make sure you counter the rubbish that they imported them, they're not in anything. And I ate of them, 8 boys. They told me this story they manufactured today was going to come out. Archbishop Chukwuma doesn't know that he is planning a press conference tomorrow in anything, where he will say, Nnamdi said, he is more than Jesus. And he calls himself a man of God. I thought I'm going to hear someone how liars and deceivers. And I said to them on the 18th, 2017, you know that IPOB has the mandate of heaven to restore Biafra. I am not for restructuring. I want Biafra. Only who can you know Biafra? Everybody has he can if you don't know me, I want to see. That thing you want to do. Do it, I want to see. Not next year. They are saying all these things. It's their power. They are saying all these things. This broken battle. So I will sleep that I went away. I will say, oh no, my look. If I go to bed, they will arrest me. I will sleep inside the high court that day. I'll be sleeping waiting for them to come. What am I hearing? Let's have a happy. This case is finished. My dear. This is the song that is causing the problem.
Yes. I know.
I am not great at please God Father. I never said it. I can never be compared to. I say the Lord's Prayer every morning. It's the first prayer I pray in the day. Our Father who art in heaven. Exactly the way that Yeshua prayed. I pray my third prayer every morning without fail is the Lord's Prayer. Go and tell those criminals and those rogues that our people sing out of joy and happiness. It is not an act of worship. When I saw Professor Ben Wadeze, I knelt and he prayed for me.
Yes.
When I went to Muslim Amechi, I knelt down and he prayed for me. When I went to Alexi Okweme, I knelt down and he blessed me. When I went to Sukwe Meka 34th Eze, I knelt down and he prayed for me. When I went to Umwe, the Council of Elders, I knelt down. I got a message. Now, these enemies of progress, I'm sure Nnamdi said the same thing to our fathers. When the Governor General was telling him, don't go there. Come back from this one. He said, no, we are all black people from Africa. Let's build one Nigeria. I think I'm going to in a particular. We've seen how we are today, isn't it? That is why you must be resolute and resilient. Anything our enemies want, we give them. We have not come for war, we're not fighting anybody. So, take it as you. Not even the of this house, this small. Take it as you. And I'm about to move. Small troops, not even the big one. The big one hasn't come out yet. And they are panicking. We are going to restore Biafra. There is nothing any bagger can do about it. I'm here. I'm not going on exile. For information. I'm here. Here, bagger. For information. We are not cowards. Here, IPOB, I'm sure you're all of that. The only formidable freedom fighting outfit anywhere in the world, and then I think IPOB. Don't you know that?
Yes, sir.
Yesterday I addressed New Zealand. We are in New Zealand, we are in Australia, we are in Japan, we are in Singapore, we are in Thailand, we are in Malaysia, we are in India, we are in Russia. There is nowhere on earth cannot find IPOB. And I think the men of the world in my hand. So upon I are market. Who are all over the world. Nobody is rich enough to sponsor IPOB. We sponsor ourselves. Even when you're killing us, we are coming. To tell you that Biafra is anything that matters in life. Other than Nnamdi. Chukwu the problem will bless all of you. Chukwu the problem will bless the land of Biafra.
after 1 way or so, two women report time honestly. I'm delighted to be associated with you and also happy as leader for our great nation, Biafra.
We thank you, Biafra, for giving us the privilege and honor to be your presence today. What does Nnamdi stand for? It stands for nothing but justice, bravery, boldness and courage, hope for the helpless, help for the hopeless, equity.
The word Nnamdi has 6 letters with 6 qualities, still in the career of today. The first N.
Nothing can stop a man whose time has come. Never give up on your cause, no matter the circumstance. Hey, anchor your faith on Yahweh, focus and fearless. M stands for maintain your stand, even in front of your enemies. D stands for determination and discipline based on success. I, integrity, hallmark for progress and greatness.
Our Madike of Biafra is the embodiment of all these virtues. Therefore, we say, you shall live and see Biafra. You shall live and enter Biafra. You shall live and lead Biafra to Biafra.
Go back.